Okay.
Our story begins with a little girl called Abilene who treasured a china rabbit, Edward Tulane. But the problem was Edward loved nobody but himself. His favourite thing to do was to sit on his chair and look at his reflection in the window. He was vain. Every night Abilene tucked Edward into his bed. She loved him with all her heart. She never let Edward out of her sight until one day Abilene and Edward boarded a ship. Abilene squeezed Edward tightly as she didn't want to lose him. Everybody wanted to touch him, but Abilene said no. One hot morning, Abilene and Edward were relaxing on deck chairs. Abilene was almost falling asleep when she saw Edward's pocket watch roll beneath her feet. She looked up in terror. "Put him down!" she cried. Two boys who were older than her were throwing Edward backward and forwards. He was also naked. Edward was embarrassed. Being naked in front of what seemed like the whole world of people was the worst thing that could happen. She head-butted one of the boys, but instead of falling into Abilene's hands, he fell into the murky waters of the sea. Abilene was heartbroken. At the thought of drowning, Edward panicked. He sank to the bottom of the sea. He landed face flat on the sea floor. After a while, a terrible storm came and gushed him out of the water. He caught a glimpse of the world until it was washed back down to the bottom of the sea. It seemed like years before one afternoon he got caught in a fishing net. He was pulled out of the sea and came face to face with a fisherman, Lawrence. Lawrence reached his hand into the net and grabbed Edward. "What do we have here?" questioned Lawrence, with a smile on his face. He sat Edward on his knee as they sailed back to shore. Soon they came to a little cottage. "Nellie, I'm home!" shouted the fisherman, bursting through the door. Nellie, the fisherman's wife, came galloping down the stairs. Lawrence had handed Edward to her. Nellie's smile grew. "Susanna," said Nellie. Within a few days, Nellie had made Susanna, Edward, some clothes. Edward didn't necessarily like it, considering it was a pink frilly dress. Nellie and Lawrence cared for Edward as if he was their own child. They spoke to him, taught him about the stars, and even got an old high chair out for him to sit in. Edward found himself listening to them. Early one morning, Lolly, Nellie and Lawrence's daughter, came to visit. Straight away, she shot a stern look at Edward's direction. "You're the talk of the town, Ma," said Lolly with a grumpy look. Later that same day, Lolly told her mother she was going to take the rubbish out, and she threw Edward in the bin and put the bin on her truck. She drove away. When she got to the rubbish dump, she threw him far away so that nobody found him there. Lolly left him there. His heart ached.